Being the leader of the Zombie 13th Division isn't easy. Firstly, I always have to keep on making plans to destroy those pitiful weeds. Secondly, I constantly have to put up with these buffoons. Lastly, I have to constantly monitor who comes in and out of the headquarters to make sure there are no intruders. Speaking of which, who the heck is that guy? I wonder where Zomboss's lab is. I'd like to have a talk with him. Oh, I don't think so, intruder. Oh, hello there. Could you tell me where Zomboss's lab is? Oh! Silence, you! I do not tolerate intruders in my headquarters! Oh dear, there seems to be a little bit of a misunderstanding. You see, I don't care what you have to say. I'm taking you to Zomboss. He will decide your fate. Zomboss, I would like to have a word with you. Yes, Head Zombie? I have captured an intruder who broke into our headquarters. Hold on a second. That sailor's hat. That red armband. Head Zombie, you buffoon! This is no intruder! Wait, what? This is Tugboat. I specifically ordered him to come here. Oh, it's fine. We all make mistakes after all. I'm very glad you're here, Tugboat. I shall organize all of the zombies to come meet you immediately. Head Zombie, go round them up. Right away, sir. Zombies, I have a special announcement to make. A new recruit has arrived, and he's quite the special recruit indeed. So, give a warm welcome to our new recruit, Tugboat. Greetings, everyone. It is I, Tugboat. Wait, Tugboat? Hold on a second. Pete? Is that you? Oh, it sure is, buddy. Oh, yes. It's good to see you, old friend. Still wearing that open jacket, I see. Yep, I sure am. Hold on. You two know each other? And Browncoat's real name is Pete! Well, firstly, me and Tugboat used to be good friends in the military. And secondly, yes, my real name is Pete. Browncoat's just a nickname. Oh, wow. What exciting information. Might I ask why I should, care? Have you been living under a rock? Well, I actually did as a dare one time, and honestly, it wasn't that bad. I'd recommend doing it sometime. Well, that explains everything. How do you not know Tugboat, the greatest naval captain in zombie history? Who, me? Oh, I wouldn't say that. Well, I would. I wouldn't have asked you over here if you weren't. Now, you see, my friends, Tugboat is a famous captain of the zombie fleet, and for good reason. He is excellent, and I thought it would be quite beneficial for him to come over and help us after our recent string of losses. Now, any further questions? Oh, I have a question for Tugboat. Well, go on. It's such an honor to meet you, sir, and I'd like to ask you, how did you get to where you are today? Ooh, well, that's a long story. We're going to have to go back to a long time ago. Now, you see, long before I became the renowned sea captain that I am now, I was just like you, young and eager to prove himself. I was part of a zombie army division myself, in fact. Oh, man, those were the days. I even had a full head of hair back then. However, everything changed on one faithful day. It started out normal. We were approached by our leader, Captain Reginald. All right, men. This is what months of training have been building up to. Our attack on the plants. Our mission is to cross the field, destroy the enemy lines, and break our way into the homeowner's house. However, that is not all. There is one phase of the plan that I have failed to mention, and this will ensure our victory. The plan entails one of you going on the roof of that shed and dropping a bomb on the enemy lines. That will destroy any plant soldiers on the battlefield and will ensure our victory. Now, which one of you will be the brave soldier who volunteers to drop the bomb? Not me.
Yeah, not me either.
You know, I think I'll pass on this one, Sonny. Well, there must be someone who's willing to volunteer. Oh, I will gladly volunteer, sir. Excellent, Soldier Tugboat. This is what makes me glad I have people like you on my team. Now come with me.
Oh, of course, sir.
So, Soldier Tugboat, this is the bomb that you are going to be using. All you have to do is to climb up to the top of the shed with this bomb and throw it over the side. These are very simple instructions, and I'm quite sure you will follow them with ease.
I will, sir. You can count on me.
and with that, I was up. I was about to throw it over the side when it happened. Oh, the box was so heavy, I started to lose my balance. Oh!
What's going on up there, soldier Tugboat? Oh dear.
I was okay. I wish I could say the same for my friends.
Oh man, it was bad. The explosion even blew my hair off. Oh, my hair! You have brought shame to this division and stopped us from achieving total victory over the plants. After this horrendous loss, it is clear that you are not going to benefit our team in the near future. In fact, it only seems like you will hinder it. And because of this, I deem you unfit to continue serving in this division, Soldier Tugboat. Or should I say, only Tugboat, because we're stripping you of your soldier status.
What? Please, sir, you've got to give me another chance.
No, I've already given you a chance, and that is quite enough in my eyes. Now leave, the door is that way.
Well, all right then, sir. And there I was, at the lowest point in all my afterlife. Now that I got fired, I had no idea what to do with myself. But then it hit me. I had always been fascinated with the sea as a child, so what if I were to join the Navy? It sounded like an excellent idea, so I decided to put it into motion. I decided to move into the small town of Suburbia, which was closer to the sea, but then I discovered my first problem. I didn't know this, living out in the country and all, but almost every single zombie in Suburbia wore the exact same attire. Plain old brown coat and red tie, which is the exact same outfit that I wore. I knew that if I were to prove myself, I needed to stand out from the crowd, so I had an idea. I decided to wear a red armband. Now that problem was fixed, I went to go join the Navy.
Well, hello there. Are you here to join our crew?
As a matter of fact, yes.
All right then, climb aboard. We're gonna set sail in a few minutes.
You see, our job was to patrol the waters to see if there were enemy ships about. Everything was peaceful the first few days, but then we spotted something. It was an enemy plant ship, led by Colonel Corn, or as some would call him, Colonel Pult. As soon as they saw us, they began to fire their cannons on our ship. And before you could say incoming cannons, our ship was under fire. What's going on? I saw a cannon hit the boat. The captain addressed the situation in a calm and kindly manner. We're under attack! We're under attack! Now everyone, listen to me. We must all... Oh! The captain had got hit by a cannonball, falling over the side and leaving only his hat behind. Captain, are you all right? I don't think he's all right.
What do we do now that the captain's gone?
Someone's gonna have to volunteer to be the new captain.
Well, I'm not going to.
Not me. And not me either. I'm still busy trying to get my trousers up.
That was when I realised it was my time to prove myself. Everyone, I volunteer to be the captain.
Well then, Captain, what do we do?
Fire the cannons at the enemy ships, and don't stop until that ship is at the bottom of the sea.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We tried firing cannonballs of our own, but their ship was just so agile, it kept dodging each one. But then, I had an idea. We shall jump to the enemy ships and place a bomb on it. We managed to get up right close to the enemy ship, just close enough to board it. We'd successfully managed to make it over to the other boat. We were just about to place the bomb, and then, hey, get off my boat! It was Colonel Corn, the captain of the boat. I'm not going to let you sink this boat if it's the last thing I do! Quickly, place the bomb! Wait, no! The bomb has been placed, sir. Good, now let's go! We had jumped off just in time, as merely a few seconds after we made it off, it happened. After the battle, we held a big party to celebrate.
Great work out there, Captain. You did great. 3 cheers for Captain Tugboat. Hip hip
Hooray!
Hip hip
Hooray!
Hip hip
Hooray!
Now that, my friends, is when I found my true calling. To be a sea captain. And the rest is history.
You know, when he asked you how did you get to where you are today, I think he meant like a short little explanation of everything, not an entire 10-minute long story. Well, it doesn't really matter to me. I found it very interesting. Well, it does to me, because I found it thoroughly boring. Watch your mouth, Conehead. It's all right, Zomboss. I do tend to get carried away when telling my stories from time to time. Now, any further questions? Good. Now, that is all for the meeting. Get out of here. Oh, Oswald, one thing before you go. There are some marks on the walls, so you'll be on painting duty for today. All right, then. I'll go get the paintbrush and buckets.
Pea Shooter, might I ask why we are all uncomfortably crowded at this table?
We're here to hold a meeting, that's why.
Ooh, a meeting? Very interesting. What is it about, amigo?
Well, we're here to discuss what's been happening the past few weeks. Specifically, the darkness.
Oh yes, the darkness.
Oh, that.
Yes, I think we're all fed up with this strange phenomenon. Recently, it's just been going dark. Randomly, with the snap of a finger, and then it just turns light again. It's rather strange, isn't it? It's starting to get even more serious than just a strange occurrence. It's been really hindering our performance against the zombies, as when it's dark, we can barely function.
Indeed, it's like everything in your body just shuts off and tells you to go to sleep.
Yes, and it's starting to happen more often, too.
Sometimes I worry it may just go dark and never go light again.
Exactly. So I plan to get to the bottom of this before that happens.
But how do we do that? We still don't know who or what is causing the darkness.
That's where you're wrong, Walnut. I'd like to provide a little theory on who I think is causing it. Dr. Zomboss.
Yes, that does sound like something that madman would do, but how do we know for certain?
Well, here's my plan. What if we sneak into Zomboss's base, figure out what he's doing, and put a stop to it?
That sounds like a plan, but who should go?
I think Pea Shooter should be one of the people who goes.
Wait, what? Why me?
It was your plan, after all.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I'll gladly volunteer. Anything to help out my amigos.
I'll go too.
Yeah, same here. I'm going as well. Well, this seems like a team. Let's go. Wait, Pea Shooter, can I ask one thing of you before you go? Yeah? Can you please sneak in as quietly as possible? We can't have the zombies noticing you because who knows what they have in that base? Well, okay then. All right, guys, now let's go.